What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel. 2 fights in to this UFC card, UFC Fight Night, Dawson versus Green. We got Kanako Murata against Vanessa Demopoulos coming up here next. We won't go through a full fighter breakdown for these two women because, well, we just literally dropped in here. By the way, big shout out to everyone who joined us for 4+ hours for Glory. That was awesome. What a great event overall. Yes, Activate A. It wasn't as good as Octagon. I know. But, I mean, we got a bunch of views and new subscribers on the channel. So there you go. And it was some good kickboxing. For this next one is both of the fighters right now are being announced in the center of the cage. I have Kanako Murata winning this one. That is my pick, locking it in. She is way more experienced. She has some great regional wins. Vanessa is okay. She's not great. She's okay. She's strong. She likes to brawl. She's not good everywhere, but she's okay in pretty much every area. She can wrestle and brawl, but Murata's way more technical. She's also tough. Fought in various good promotions, you know, for women's MMA. Let's be honest. And she took time off to literally heal injuries that she was nursing, nagging injuries, and literally train and train more. I know Vanessa Demopoulos just said that she curated her camp here in Vegas to help her out, but yeah, I get Murata winning this one. Yesterday she was at a -2 or -300. She's coming in at -320 right now, locking it in. All right, I'll update the graphic on the bottom of the screen. Little monster looks a little evil right now. Round one. Let's get it on. I'll get right back to you guys' comments here in just a moment. 10 seconds into the fight. Only 2 fights in. We're not that late. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and I'll get the ticker going here. Again, big shout out to everyone who joined us for the Glory stream. I didn't have a brain fart there. I was just reading something else. All right, we'll get right back to the play-by-play here in a sec, guys. There we go. Round one has begun. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Both feeling each other out right now. Neither have landed anything significant. We'll get the live stats on screen in a beginning of the second round here as well. What's up, Andrew? What's up, TRPZ? It's good to see you. Vanessa got value at +260, just saying. Oh, yeah, there's value. I just don't think she's that good. Little Monster wins this if it stays on the feet. What's up, Volcan? Great to see you. What's up, Phony? UFC off to a slow start. 2 fights in an hour and a half. I had the Mongolian fighters fight going on, and I liked his performance. I picked him to win. I'm 1-1 right now. Oh, nice knees from Demopoulos in the clinch here. And Demopoulos being aggressive here. Hey, that's what she's got to do, man. Because she can make this a brawl and she can wrestle. Well, she can counter wrestle. Like, she's strong in the clinch. She's a strong woman at this weight class for strawweight, right? Or as you can see, she's out muscling Murata right now. Although Murata is going for the leg and now going for the double leg. And this we'll see if Demopoulos. She's been training with a lot of wrestlers, she said, at Extreme Couture. Murata takes her down. 2 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Asks the mat back to the cage for Demopoulos here as Murata tries to climb over that knee to actually get to a better position in the guard. But Phony, it's great to see you, buddy. Mr. Showtime, City, if you had to, Vanessa D or Montala De La Rosa. Probably De La Rosa. I'm good, TRPZ. How are you? My guy from town where I moved on, Mateus Gamrot, is the backup for the UFC title. Yeah, it was announced today. Gamrot's backup in Abu Dhabi for the lightweight title. All right, looking to get into side control right now is Murata. 2 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Oh, what was that? Ooh, a little bit of a up kick there by Demopoulos, back up to their feet. 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. Ooh, high kick there by Demopoulos. Hey, Felder on the mic. I like that. Felder, DC, and Gooden. I'm all right with that. I mean, DC, obviously, he's not my favorite. But I like Gooden. I like Felder. 1 minute and 48 seconds on the clock. TRPZ, it's great to see you, buddy. Mr. Showtime, Volcan, one of our exclusive members, by the way. Thank you so much for joining, Andrew A. and Phony. Andrew A., we could have used you on the last stream. We could have used some mods help. Let's just say that. I was banning motherfuckers left, right, and center. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. First round here. What's up, foul one? Good to see you, buddy. How you feeling today? You said your back was a little messed up yesterday. Did you train today? Oh, a nice left and a right for Murata, but then she tripped and fell backwards. I don't think Demopoulos landed anything. Did she trip over Mark Smith? That would have been hilarious. Good to see you, Fallon, one of our exclusive members as well. 59 seconds on the clock here. I'm 1 for 1 of my predictions thus far. Oh, a nice right hand by Demopoulos, and she knocked down Murata. That wasn't a trip. That was a knockdown, baby. Oh, Demopoulos, she looks good in this one so far. She's just so hit and miss with me in the UFC. Some fights she looks fine. Some fights she looks bad. And Murata was looking to go for a takedown there, but Demopoulos dropped for an armbar. And now is going for a trying to set up a triangle choke, or at least just holding Murata with that high left guard and just attacking the right side of her head. Close guard here right now. Elbows from the bottom by Demopoulos, doing more damage from the bottom than Murata is from the top here as Demopoulos pulled guard. That is it for the first round, guys. I'm going to get Fight Center up on screen here. Chick-fil-A commercial. I mean, that honey pepper thing kind of looks gross, but it's best spicy chicken sandwich that I've had outside of what I've made. I made a pretty good spicy chicken sandwich the other day. Pretty good isn't doing it justice. It was as good as Chick-fil-A. Dare I say even better? No, it was about the same. All right, let me know your thoughts on that one, folks. It sucks so much going from a kickboxing promotion that has live scoring to the freaking UFC. I wish we had live scoring. 1-0 Demopoulos. Yep. What's up, Robert? Good to see you. I agree. Hey, bro, it seems life as a stripper has prepared Vanessa for fighting in a cage. Well, I mean, let's calm down now. Her record is what? 9-5. I mean, that's hardly a good record. But yeah, she's tough as nails. She's tough as nails. Yeah, I got the 10-9 Vanessa. I got a military commercial. Hoorah. Oh, I had some Chick-fil-A. What's up, bud? Hey, Denial. Shout out to my favorite beer of Minnesota. $7.99 for a 15-pack, dude. What the hell? It's amazing. All right, round 2. She's at plus 160 now, plus 137. Oh, I hate her post fights. I guess you'll never know because it's never going to grow. 4 minutes and 33 seconds. I used to have a pine bonsai named Bruce Leaf. But my roommate really, really loved it inside, and the pine tree had to be outside, and so he killed it. Bruce Leaf was no more. Your uncle collects ham memorabilia? Dude, that is Minnesotan as fuck, and I love it. I love hams. It's the lucky lager of the Midwest. 1 minute, or sorry, 1 minute into this third round and taking Demopoulos to the ground is Murata. Murata's going to have to work here on the ground as Demopoulos out-muscled her in the clinch in the first round, outstruck her, and even dropped her at one point as well. Was she credited with a knockdown? See, like the fucking UFC stats, man, or ESPN stats. It's... I know Demopoulos going like this. I don't know what she's doing here, but anyways, side control here. Is it modified? No, it's side control. Some hammer fists to the head. One leg is like kind of tied up, but okay. Now in the full guard is Murata. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Demopoulos attacking the wrists of Murata here. What's up, Marco? Good to see you, buddy. 10-9 Demopoulos. I got in at 160. I meant to bet money line earlier. Jeremy, attaboy. Demopoulos lifting up that left leg again to a really high guard to either set up a triangle or just hold Murata's neck down here so she can land strikes on the bottom. They are, but at least there's something, you know what I mean? Like, I wish more promotions did this. At least it's something. It's not the be-all, end-all, of course. But for streaming, it's a good graphic. I'll give it that. Demopoulos is going to jump into DC's arms when she wins it. Be hilarious if DC said, "Give a fuck." If he just like... That's a stage move from her old career, actually. Ooh, someone's bleeding right now. I think above the left eye of Murata is bleeding. Demopoulos complaining to the ref. Oh, what the hell was that? Murata with again with a double hammer for slam. You guys see that shit? Murata with ×2 double hammer for slam. What the hell was that? What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. And Demopoulos landed a shot from the bottom as well. He'll do fucking nothing. I don't know why it's made me laugh so hard. Yeah, above Murata's Hulk smash. Oh, just a hams, dude. Just a hams. I mean, I love hams. It's the lucky lager of the Midwest here. 1 minute 33 seconds on the clock. Vanessa Demopoulos trying something. At least I got Murata, though. Nice. What's up, Kane? I had Murata winning this fight, but Demopoulos looking good. Looking good. Demopoulos is doing more damage from the bottom right now, other than those 2 Hulk smashes, which, hey, fun to watch, but she's got to do more if she's going to win this round here. Ref should stand them up at this point, because it's clear Murata's not passing guard at this point. I still got 1 minute on the screen, or on my live stream right now. No, there's no way Murata can win this second round, guys. How could she win this second round? Another double hammer fist. Like, she's only passed guard once, and she's landed like 5 strikes. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that she can win this round. Vanessa's clearly done more damage from the bottom, dude. Vanessa now, maybe trying to set up another submission here. I don't know. And Murata's bleeding, dude. Yeah, there's no way Murata can win this second round. Demopoulos is doing just as much or more damage from the bottom, dude. Oh, but those double hammer fists are nice, though. Trust me, Vulcan, I want to give her the second round based off that technique alone, but I can't do it, brother. I can't do it. This round kind of makes you question what the scoring criteria is. Well, I guess it will. We will see, I guess, right? So a couple decent strikes wins you the round when someone cuts you from the bottom? I don't know. Look, I'm not going to be super surprised if Murata wins that round, but it is, like Foul One says, this will determine how the judges are seeing things tonight. You know what I mean? She didn't even land the Hulk smash. Well, there you go. But again, technique alone, I would give her the round, but it's a good thing I'm not a judge. Murata's losing while being on top. Well, we'll see how these judges friggin' score it there. Now this 2018 right now. 2018 Vanessa for me too. Damage is supposed to be the main criteria, but yeah, we know that. But sometimes judges just don't, you know? They just don't. This is a dog match. I thought by control, but you were right. Vanessa did more damage. But again, Vulcan, like, and that's why, like, as fans, we're all fucked in the head because we don't know. Like, there's no consistent criteria from the judge's point of view. There is a criteria, but the judges don't follow it consistently. It's craziness. Demopoulos 2-0. Damage over control also. Let's see. Yeah, but we'll see if the judges, subscribe to that. I don't agree. It's probably 1-1. Well, again, by the book, it has to be Vanessa. Like, there's no argument if it goes by the actual criteria. But these judges who are crazy, they just want to judge the fights however the hell they want. Also, yeah, so that's the way I see it there. Wait, what are you talking about, Andrew? She can continue. She's fine. I'm just going with typical UFC judging. No, fair enough. But that's the thing. We're all I don't know what that is anymore. Oh, and a nice right hand by Murata as Demopoulos falls on her backing, and Demopoulos wants to work from her back here. Murata landing some big shots from the top position there. Why did Demopoulos fall down so easily? It's not like she got dropped there. 4 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Sometimes they do. That's the thing. It's so hard to tell, man. Denial. By the way, Denial, new subscriber on the channel, came from the Glory stream. He's actually from Minnesota as well. The double hammer fist, double the damage. John, so far, that's comment of the night. Control shouldn't be just laying on top. Yeah, it's so frustrating. So we need, well, live scoring would at least help the fighters know how to make adjustments. She's used to being on her back. Demopoulos is doing all the damage even on her back. Definitely 2-0 Vanessa. What's up, Denial? Vanessa has this, says Andrew. Shout out to the Minnesota MMA community. Denial, were you at LFA at Mystic Lake a couple weekends ago? I was there. And Robert's from Brainerd. Let's go, baby. I know where that is. Demopoulos has 20 more ground strikes than Murata. And she's been on her back this whole time. Bro, double hammer fist you when I fight. Vulcan, I better see a couple double hammer fists when you start fighting pro. Murata having a better third round as far as doing damage from the top position right now, laying down some right hands there. I don't know why Demopoulos like elected to just fall on her back a couple times and pull a guard when she was doing better on her feet. You know what I mean? Like she dropped Murata in the first round. Why didn't she stay on her feet? And this is why I don't like picking Demopoulos to win fights. Because I don't understand her game plan at times. Like if you're gonna bank from doing damage on the bottom, that's a risky game you're playing. And I mean she's pulling it off now. But it ain't pretty, man. Well, you're gonna see that in Fargo, which I love. 4 to 6 months, let's go. She's landing now. No, she's having a good third round. 4 to 6 months, dude. You gotta let me know what promotions you're fighting in. Murata is the minus 620 favorite right now. Again, I'm just very curious how the judges are scoring that second round. That's going to dictate how a lot of the rest of the fight decisions go. And Murata's trying to land that double hammer. Again, like, respect. She's won me over as a fan. Like, when you employ the double hammer fist technique, like, I am a fan, dude. It's a very bad toes in the cage. She didn't get her fingers in, but yeah, some toes there. Chug after every wrong prediction, see how long you last. YouTube will definitely demonetize me for that. That'll be shoot, that'd be fun actually. Armbar attempt by Demopoulos. We won't do it on tonight, but we'll do that on a different stream for sure, because that'll be a lot of fun. On the stage to the cage. I hope the last stream of the night will be better than this ref's call. 47 seconds on the clock here. And Murata with the reversal here, attacking the arm. So Murata with the reversal here. She's not going to get the submission here, but this does look good late in the fight. That will be your documentary title. $22 seconds left. If Murata tried to strike this much in the second, she would have easy win. Yep. No, 100%. Back up to their feet here. Murata now. Body lock. 13 seconds on the clock. Looking to get maybe one last takedown. Probably level fight league, bro. One amateur win, of course. And then directly to pros the plan. Attaboy, Vulcan. Demopoulos drops again here. And a couple more hammer fists by Murata. And that is it for the fight. I think Demopoulos won the first 2 rounds. That second round, we'll see how the judges are scoring. Are they scoring based on damage, or are they scoring on control time? That second round is going to say a lot about how the judging is going to be the rest of the night. But clear first round victory for Demopoulos, clear third round victory for Murata. It all comes down to that second round. Murata with the control time, obviously, look at this. But again, that doesn't tell the story of the fight, because look at these strikes here. 99 significant strikes, or 99 strikes, whether they're significant or not, doesn't matter because they're on the back, so probably ESPN's not counting a lot of them. But yeah, this is an interesting one. And she's not credited with a knockdown here. She got a knockdown in the first round. That wasn't a trip. The first one was a little bit of a slip up. That second one was I forget if it was a straight right or straight left, but it was a straight punch, socked her right in the face, and she fell backwards. All right. So that's what I'm saying. First is a clear round for Demopoulos. Second, I mean, she did more damage. She cut Murata from the bottom position, and Murata didn't do enough. But again, if I was a judge, I would be biased as hell. I would look at those double hammer fists and I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm giving you the fight. Let's go. All right, we're listening in for the official decision, guys. Snooze fest so far. Only UFC has 3 fights in 2 hours. Now, PFL does that too, dude. PFL's worse, actually. We will see. The Hulk Smash ain't hitting anything. Looks dumb. Style points, baby. $29-28. It should go Vanessa. Yep, Vanessa won unanimous decision. That was the right decision. That was the right decision. Oh, dude, I am 1 for 2 in predictions. Oh man, she jumps into DC's arms. I wish she would have just dropped her. Oh, okay, here we go. Cringe. Okay. Okay, Miss pulling guard and rolling the dice that the judges were actually good, that you're actually gonna land strikes from the bottom. Look, hey, credit where credit is due. She won the first round. She did more damage in the second round, but she was playing with fire with that game plan, in my opinion. Damn, I'm not looking too good at my predictions right now, Volkan. They actually judged the fight how they should have. I'm shocked. Good call. She tried more and did more damage. Damage over hugging, 100%. Let's go, little monster. My parents are asleep anyways. Oh, shit. Sorry, Andrew. Oh, you're at the cabin? Cabin, dude. The rest of the world says cabin. Only people from Ontario say college. Cottage. It's called a cabin, not a cottage. The only cottage I know is of the cheese variety, my man. Split for Murata. Demopoulos 2-1. The fight's not over till it's over. It's like, dude, you lost the third round. Calm down. Hey, you're emotional. You want to fight. Go nuts, girl. Go nuts, girl. She's just kind of cringe. But anyways, Hulk smash over that post-fight interview. Dude, I know. I know. Ontario, they're so funny in that province. They're so funny. I'm not going to cruise. Nice. She wasn't a robbery, sis. Did you not watch that fight? We all said it here. Demopoulos did more damage in the second round. The judges actually scored a fight correctly. The judges scored a fight by damage, and Vanessa Demopoulos did more damage in that second round. Vanessa won the first round. Demopoulos should have won the second round as well, as she did, because she did more damage. The control time means nothing when you pass guard twice, once in the second and once in the third. I will say that Murata won the third round, so we were saying it all comes down to that second round and how the judges are scoring this. I am pleasantly surprised, despite getting my pick wrong, brother. Despite getting my pick wrong, I am pleasantly surprised that the judges finally are scoring fights correctly. Telling someone you controlled the fight from bottom and it being true is a big flex. That's true. That's true. Good decision. Like I said, Vanessa did all the damage, even off her back. Well-deserved victory. Yeah, she cut Murata from the bottom as well, and she wasn't wearing a cut, and she didn't have that much visible damage at the end of the second round. Based on the real criteria, not what suits them for a change. Yeah, the books were wrong. See, the books banked on control time. They didn't bank on the judges actually getting it right here. So again, like, I don't watch. I watch fights from as much of a fight perspective as possible, right? Like I'm gambler second, third, right? So I'm not even watching the live odds, right? I'm calling this fight live here. So if you watch the fight, you can't deny that Vanessa did damage from the bottom in that second round. But that does suck for those who were banking on making some money there, I will say. Like, I'm not trying to like big dick anyone or say, oh, I'm right or you're wrong. Everyone watched it. I'm not saying like, I'm not saying I'm right or anybody's wrong. You watch that second round, it is fact that she did more damage from that second round, or did more damage that second round from the bottom. Good call, Murata. Ate so many elbows in that second round. And she was cut too, right? Like, visible damage. Damn, and we lost the Eon fight. Oh, what happened? That was I didn't even realize, because I've been streaming Glory all day. That fight was canceled? Oh shit, I guess it. Wait, that fight was. Hold on. I'm not listening to the broadcast right now. I have it like all the way low. Was that fight canceled? So it says, it doesn't say it on Tapology yet. But again, I didn't hear it on the broadcast. Let me know if I missed something, guys. They take it off of... It's still on Tapology. Books banking on old rules. This card looks pretty bad. It's been a lot of talking, though. And we lost the Real Hulk Smash. Good thing we got Belly in a half hour. Wait, what happened? What happened? Again, I don't have the broadcast. I can't hear anything because I don't want any volume coming in here, right? Oh, Linz is sick. Damn, that sucks, dude. That sucks. When the fighter's first words after winning are, "Oh my god, no way," I think it says enough. Okay, sis, but you watched the fight, didn't you? Like, come on, man. Like, we aren't on another planet here. If damage is first, Vanessa wasn't wearing much damage in the second round. She cut and landed more strikes than her opponent in the second round. Like, it's fact. You know what I mean? And the judges could have scored it not by the criteria, but they actually decided to go by the criteria. And this is the problem with MMA. This is the problem with the stupid 10-point must system. But anyways. If it was one championship rules, Vegas would have been right. I'm watching baseball. Well, you should be watching UFC right now. Yeah, Eon was all nice all week too, trying to be Bruce Banner instead of the Hulk. Twins first postseason dub in 18 years. They may be on to something. Honestly, I don't like baseball at all, but I jumped on the Twins bandwagon because any excuse to root against Toronto sports, and I'm on. I hate Toronto sports more than I love my mother, dude. Like, I will jump on any bandwagon to root against. So now I jumped on the bandwagon for the games, and now I'm off. Now I could care less. Let's go Mendonça. Yes, let's highlight the next fighters here, guys. Let's highlight the next fighters here. This, despite that loss on a lot of people's bet slips, I hope you make some more money here tonight. Sis, one of our exclusive members. Oh, and instead of going blonde, we got Nascimento, Diego Lima, and everyone going blue-haired here tonight. As poor Nate Maness, dude, going up against this absolute killer at a shoot the box, Mateus Mendonça. All right, let's highlight the fighters here, guys. Let's highlight the fighters. Keep the comments coming, by the way. Keep the comments coming. I didn't either, but respect the story. Now this cancel fight is going to ruin parlays. Yeah, that's true. Here we go again. Yeah, sorry, Angie. I love people from Toronto. It's just Toronto sports. I got nothing against the city either. How is Linz and Cutelaba a big bet, though? Super unpredictable in any Eon fight. I think a lot of people just bet on him to win in the first round. But it got you to watch them anyways. It got me to hate watch. That's true. All right, guys. Nate Maness. Keep the comments coming. If I missed them, we'll get back to them here. We're going to highlight these next fights. By the way, we're only going to stream for another 2 hours for UFC. At 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to jump over and switch things up to Bellator. That will be like the main focus, Bellator 300, but I'll still have like UFC on in the background. I'm just going to update the tick on the bottom of the screen, then we'll get right to highlighting these guys as Mendonça enters the cage. Yo, brother, how's she going today? Let's get the bag. What's up, Crispy Dabs? Cheers, buddy. It's going good. It's going good. Mendonça and the team actually just dipped their heads in a clean part of That's a good comment. All right, guys. Mendonça, 10-1 as a pro. He lost his last fight, -240 favorite. He's 24 years of age out of Sao Paulo. Oh, and Christiani's there. That's not good. Christiani is entering into Herb Dean level, if he's not already there. 3 KO, TKO, 3 submissions, 3 decisions. He's never been finished. His only loss came via decision, and that was in his UFC debut, where he lost to Javid Basra, and he went the distance with him. Javid Basra is one of the better prospects in the UFC right now. Going the distance with him, that's awesome. That's awesome. Look at the streak he was on before. And it's not like he just crushed cans, man, when he was 2-0 when he gets a 3-0 guy. 5-0 when he gets a 7-1. 21-5 when you're 8-0, 6-1 when you're 9-0, then Javid Basharat, man. Like, he's an absolute killer. He's got finishing ability. He actually can fight at a high pace for, I mean, at least 2 rounds. Like every fighter, he slows down in the third. He's got that killer instinct, and he's out of an absolute monstrous camp there. And I love how, like, old school shooter box and new school shooter box still just so just produces such violent fighters. Nate Maness, though, mayhem. I always like rooting for Nate Maness, but yeah, his last 2 fights hasn't looked great. He is 3-2 in his last 5, but he's on a 2-fight losing streak. He's the underdog at +195. Not the worst underdog, but again, that Brazilian's good, man. The Brazilian's good. Tail of the tapes coming up. They're being announced in the cage here. 32 years of age for Maness. 5 KO, TKO, 3 submissions, 6 decisions. A very well-rounded mixed martial artist. 3-2 in the UFC, 4-0 in HR MMA, and 2-1 in TKO. Shout out to TKO. And the last 2 fighters he lost to, I mean, he just looked really bad in this fight, but Umar Nurmagomedov, not a bad fighter. Well, not a bad fighter to lose to anyways. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to age. That's not the worst loss. That's not the worst loss. I know every loss sucks, but that's not the worst loss when you lose to Umar Nurmagomedov. Before then, he was on a hell of a streak in HR and the UFC. This Brazilian kid is good, man. He's good. I'm going with Mendonça. What do I have my notes here? Maness is not bad. Yesterday, he was -270. Right now, he's -240. Not the worst UD to sprinkle a little some on. But Mendonça is I literally wrote it. I wrote in Joey Diaz's voice, Mendonça is a motherfucker. He's so good. Never been finished. 24 years old. Decision lost. And he went the distance with Javid Basharat. He's an awesome prospect. Yep. I am going with the shitterbox fighter. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat, folks, as we get to this first round here. All right, back to the comments we go. And appreciate you guys. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. All right, round 1. Let's get it on. That owl tattoo detail is cool on Mateus. An outside low kick by Maness. Porta John Blue, baby. 7-second KO. Dude, I can't wait to watch it. Like I said, I already bought the pay-per-view before I go to bed tonight. While I got the UFC while I got the Bellator post-fight press conference on, I'll be watching Octagon. Nice takedown by Mendonça, but Maness right back up to his feet here. 4 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Activate A. I said you were right, man. I was wrong. You were right. Glory did get a lot of views, though, on the channel, but Octagon is likely going to be the better card. fighting for position here. Has one underhook. Does Mendonça the right underhook here, pushing Maness up against the cage. 4 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. Mario level. Talking about Tioni. Mendonça by KO. Maness looked like Skeletor during his weigh-ins. Mendonça dropped on his back here. Maybe he's going to attack the arm. On there. Mendonça on his back here. Now he's attacking the leg. They're spinning. Scrambling is Maness. Maness landing a right hand too in the scramble. Muay Thai. Right back up to his feet here is Maness. Mendonça attacking his left leg.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
That's a good joke. What martial arts does a cow do? Muay Thai. It's kind of how Demetrius Johnson pronounced Muay Thai. Muay Thai. Dad joke of the day.
Exactly that.
Three minutes on the clock. I saw you were a busy man getting angry at the chat for a link every 10 seconds. Got to be tiring. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I ignored it a little bit better than the last, than 88, Glory 88. It was just annoying because like Mike Jones gave everybody a place to watch it and they still were just being dicks, so I just ignored him. Oh, Maness landing some big shots of Mendonça from the top position. Here's Mendonça is looking for the leg, but Maness is bullying him in the top position here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Some big shots on the top position by Maness. Oh, come on, Mendonça. Oh, cage grab. And of course, Chris Tioni just completely visually impaired. Higher than Herb Dean right now. Big shots by Maness, but he did have a clear cage grab there. But of course, Tioni just another cage grab, dude. Mendonça looking for the ankle. Oh, he's got both legs. Dude, Tioni sucks, man. At this point, UFC is just grappling. I had PTSD for a sec there. I was like, you probably saw it in my eyes.
Emotional.
That doesn't bother me as much as you got a link, bro. You got a link. I just started throwing Wikipedia pages to like Link from Zelda and like the Link's cat and a chain link fence. Chris pulled a lane and said, I'll allow it. Is a double heel hook possible? I don't think you can get enough torque on it. But I mean, maybe the knees would. Did you hear Felder? If he's like, I don't think he can get it, but if he does, it will be epic. Again, I had the volume on like 1 bar here, so it's hard for me to hear what's going on. The headphones aren't connected to ESPN; it's connected to mic and computer and everything. I had links for days. I got Zelda links, chain links, fence. Dude, Maness, some hard shots here, as Mendonça just completely looking for the submission here, despite being a killer. And now Maness ends up in his guard. 45 seconds on the top, or 45 seconds left in this first round. Top position. What's up, Irish Animal? What's going on? The double heel hook. Oh! Dude, Mendonça went out there for a second, I think. Maness just landing shot after shot. And it is all over. What an upset. What an upset. I hope one of you sprinkled a little some. I hope one of you sprinkled a little some. Oh my goodness. I'm being absolutely cooked in my predictions here today. Oh, but I don't even care. Oh my goodness, dude. Nate freaking Maness. Let's go, baby.
That shit beautiful
Let's
than a
go.
motherfucker.
What a performance there. Buddy wanted to play jiu-jitsu. Buddy wanted to play jiu-jitsu. Buddy wanted to go full Kron Gracie. That's a disgrace to shoot a box. That was a disgrace to shoot a box. Dude, he got knocked out like 3 times. What a disgrace, dude. No wonder Charlie Olives didn't come out for this one. I know he's training for a title fight, but still. Damn, that was a hype derailer. Now he's 2 losses in a row in the UFC. Dude, Maness beat him by just being a fucking brawler. I love it. Nice, Shane. We'll be streaming Bellator tonight too, Shane. And the main card for Bellator, Shane, is only 3 fights on the main card, so you good. Wow. All the dogs have won so far, and I only picked the Mongolian to win. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Look at this, guys. This ain't good. This ain't good. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, dude. I'm look, don't get me wrong. I'm thrilled for Maness. I'm just not thrilled that my picks aren't doing good right now. Oh my goodness. And now there's going to be more buffer time on ESPN. That's my name. Attaboy. Maness or Maness? Damn, dude. What a victory. You got to give it to the guy. What a victory.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
And it was 5 first round finishes in his 15 wins. And yeah, like, and he's a what did I say in my notes on him? He's not bad, not the worst underdog to sprinkle a little something on. Man, this picture of Carolina.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Sorry. He's got pretty eyes. What can I say? Mendonça is stuck on that leg. Stop playing the BJJ game. That's what you get for trying to fight like a leg locker in MMA. He thought he could defend with the face.
Exactly that.
Oh, that's funny. Go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep. What's up, Charles? Good to see you, buddy. In my opinion, he definitely went out and woke up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Charles, great to see you, my man. One of our exclusive members as well. Man, I ruined my back after that run yesterday. I need to run again today. I'll do some good stretching and warm up. Dude, I actually went to the gym at like 1 a.m. last night. I plan to do it again here tonight. Irish Animal, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. We will be streaming Cage Warriors next weekend. Sprinkled on or badass. I got broomsticks bigger than that kid. Now we're gonna have even a longer break. Do you think hard or soft soles are easier on your knees? I just bought some soft soles, but I googled it and they said hard soles are better. I have harder soles, but that's just because my feet are kind of flat and messed up, and I need something harder. But that's more so for my feet, not my knees. I'm not sure, Shane. Demopoulos to win at plus 275. That was my dog of the night. Belbiṭă is a good dog coming up. She is a good dog coming up. Don't get me wrong. Easy now. Oh, Anthony on TV with the $5 donation. Are you kidding me? Are you? Well, there's $700 this week. $300 from this card. $400 from Dana White's Contender Series. Let's go, baby. Still got 5 more parlays that might hit. You donated even though you lost money? Dude. Anthony on TV, thank you so much for joining. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to stream Dana White Contender Series this last week. I am going to post some content from that night. I actually went to the Dabbler Depot. Shout out the Beer Dabbler. Went to their podcast and film studio there and recorded some content for my second channel. But there is one segment of us talking about some, MMA related stuff. So I am going to post that segment on this channel, likely tomorrow. But I did post a predictions video. Anthony on TV, thank you so much, brother. You go above and beyond to support this channel like our exclusive members. You're here every single week, and I really appreciate the donations as always. I'm always going to milk my thank yous, I guess, because it comes from the heart, brother. And I really want you guys to know that I appreciate it and that it really, really helps. Oh, no, you won. Okay. I was like, you're donating after a loss? I mean, what a beauty, but my goodness. Okay, attaboy. That's more than I made off freelance work this month, dude. Or this last month. Attaboy. I guess start gambling, dude. I won 300 from my picks this card and 400 from Day One's Contender Series. That is amazing. All in 700. That is awesome. You won all that and only $5. Anthony on TV donates like almost every single stream. So I am super appreciative. Yeah. He's just teasing. I know. No, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And even Mike Jones in the last stream. I don't know if Mike Jones has been in this one yet, but Mike Jones donated in the last stream as well. And everyone who's donated in the past, shout out to you guys. I know Phony donated in the past as well. Foul and Shane exclusive members, so shout out to them. By the way, Thomas T, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you as always. Charles Barkley, exclusive member. Irish Animal refuses, but someday. I can't find the fights on cable or UFC Fight Pass. Oh, really, Shane? Shane, they should be on one or the other. God, I love Felder. He's one of my favorite, and he's looking less of a skinny boy. Look at that. Felder's actually got some muscles coming through that shirt. I can't wait for him to fight again. One last fight. Dude, he was speaking of a motherfucker in a Joey Diaz voice. That's what he was in Cage Fury, dude. Cage Fury FC, I should say. Yeah, he's in Canada. He's in Canada. So in Canada, there's no ESPN Plus. They do a chunk of the fights on TSN, which is like Canada's ESPN Plus, and a chunk of the fights on UFC Fight Pass, likely. Felder's the best, dude. He's so awesome. So awesome. Dude, guys, again, a big shout out to everybody who joined us for the Glory Fight Companion. Right now, it looks like 47,000 views on the video, and we maxed out at 700 live viewers for the Badahari round and a half. So a big shout to all of you. We had great numbers last night for one championship as well, so just thank you guys so much. VPN time. Yep. Yeah. I offered to give Shane a whole computer to watch fights on too, but and it's a Lenovo X1 Carbon. Like, this ain't no joke of, yeah, it's a little old now. It's a 2017. I mean, shit, but I haven't used it in like 3 years. Do a little update of the operating system and you're good to go. I might even bring that. I might bring that back to Minnesota. Shane, if you don't want it, by the way. I could sell it probably here for a decent chunk of USD change, my man. That's the thing. I'm going to bring shit back that I want to sell from Canada because I can make more money selling it on Marketplace in the United States. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to grab another one of these. I encourage you to do the same. If you haven't already, smash that like button. We're also going to fire up a poll question in the break here. The next two fighters are making their walkouts now, but we'll... Actually, you know what? Screw a break. We'll highlight the fighters, and if we still need to rag the puck, as we say in the hockey world, then I'll take a quick break here. But let's highlight Karolina Kowalkiewicz against Diana Belbiţă next year. Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she snapped a pretty nasty losing streak as of late, and she's now on a 3-fight win streak. She absolutely dismantled Vanessa Demopoulos on the feet in her last fight. But again, as much as I was like, oh yeah, this is actually a fun women's fight to watch. Karolina Kowalkiewicz is absolutely piecing this woman up. Vanessa Demopoulos, she's not the greatest. I know she just won, and congratulations to her, but you know what I mean? Like, she's not the best. So I didn't put a lot of stock in that. But hey, a 3-fight win streak means you got momentum, you got confidence back. And she very well could have been cut if the division wasn't as thin as it was at the time. And her, you know, being a good UFC company gal, and at one point a title contender. Andrew, you're disappointed with your dinner? Dude, Andrew, that sounds awesome. You wanted pizza, dude. Fish is better than pizza. I would take fish, rice, and corn on the cob over pizza all day, every day. Oh, no. You were terribly mistaken. You were terribly mistaken. Everything's so much more expensive up there, dude. It's nuts. It's absolutely insane. Kowalkiewicz versus Belbiţă is gonna be a war. We had fish last on the fire. Nice. This is like your girlfriend versus your ex-wife for me. UFC's on cable starting at 4 Pacific, but it's not on Fight Pass, Shane. The early prelims aren't on Fight Pass. A guy moves up there and buys hella vehicles and shit for cheap. Where, though? Where up there? Fucking Manitoba? Put it this way. In the nice parts of Canada, you pay to live there. Let's just say that. Like, British Columbia ain't cheap. It's like, yeah, it ain't cheap. Even Alberta these days ain't cheap. Ontario ain't cheap. I imagine Saskatchewan's pretty cheap. I imagine Manitoba's pretty cheap. I mean, maybe with cars in particular, it's cheaper to do stuff in Canada. But if we're talking like produce, especially, dude, it's insane. I like fish a lot. It's all right. I'm happy. Belbiţă and Karolina Kowalkiewicz, they were good friends, but this is business. Anyways, 15-7, three wins in a row in her last 5. 15-7, 1 KO, 2 KO, 3 submission, 11 decisions. Oh, come on, Tapology. There we go. Oh my goodness. These pop-ups, man, they're killing me. The Tapology found a way around an ad blocker, and I'm glad they're making money, but it makes me very, very angry. Anyways. 8-7 in the UFC, 5-0 in KSW, 1-0 in Invicta. Look at, I cannot believe the UFC didn't cut her after this, but she lost to Jessica Andrade, lost to Michelle Washington Gomez, Alexa Grasso, lost to some good fighters like former champion, title contender, champion, former champion, and well, veteran. So okay, she had good fights against, or it's not the worst losses against some big names there, and then ended up going on a 3-fight win streak. I mean, Felice Herrig, meh. This is a pretty good win though. Savannah Gomez Juarez and then Vanessa Demopoulos, meh. But again, the momentum is back. And I do think overall, like age aside, she's 37 years of age, 10 years the elder of Belbiţă. She didn't look like a 40-year-old or a close to 40-year-old in her last fight. Her hands, they were good. But again, she was up against Vanessa Demopoulos. So Belbiţă is a decent striker. She's training out of Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada. She's from Romania. I just think overall, if we're looking at Karolina, she is a better striker than Belbiţă. But let's see if the youth factor, let's see, you know, if Diana has improved at a pretty quick pace here, given that she's super young, and improved her striking to at least get on Karolina's level or surpass it here. 2-3 in the UFC. She does have knockout power. 6 KO, TKO, 4 submissions, 5 decisions, 1-1 in KSW. Beat Maria Oliveira, unanimous decision. Maria Oliveira sucks. Don't know who this is. Beat Hannah Goldie. Big whoop. You see, that's the thing. I mean, you lost. Okay. That is why I didn't pick her. I was like, why didn't I pick her again? Oh, yeah. You lose to Molly McCann, I'm done. I'm never picking you if you lose to Molly McCann. No. We don't even need to highlight her career anymore. That's it. If you lost to Molly McCann, I'm never picking you to win a fight. Ever. I don't care if you go up against a 50-year-old soccer mom. I ain't picking you because a 50-year-old soccer mom, if threatened, like if Molly McCann popped the soccer ball in front of her, probably could kick Molly McCann's ass, or at the very least submit her. We're going Karolina Kowalkiewicz on this one. Yesterday she was minus 190. Like I said, the confidence is back. She's got momentum. Great striker. Beautiful eyes. That doesn't go into this equation at all. Just wanted to point that out. Nasty combo strike. She's a very good volume striker. Brawler as well. She can take a punch, man. And she can get herself into a violent fight as well. Looked awesome in her last fight. Again, as we look at Belbiţă, Maria Oliveira, meh. Hannah Goldie, cool. And you lost to Molly McCann. I'm done. You lose to Molly McCann. I'm never picking you to win a fight. Ever. 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 Karolina Kowalkiewicz out of Poland. That is my pick. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Site can't be reached. This is ESPN though, bruh. Hey, give me 1 sec. There we go. All right. Belbiţă entering the cage right now. Karolina Kowalkiewicz going to make her walk next. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Let's take a look. I bet on Belbiţă, but I'm being convinced. Man, I should cash out. Again, women's MMA, though. I don't bet on women's MMA. I'm not betting on this one, but I predict Karolina to win. Molly the Can. Goldie's on the juice. Yeah, it doesn't help her fight at all. Nice asset. Whoa, damn. Did she tell me she just yelled freedom? Please tell me she just yelled freedom. Tell me she pulled the Bryce Mitchell. Let's go, Karolina. The Polish power. Southern Ontario, close to the border, has business in Baudette and oh, nice. Yeah, my sister's in Hamilton. Well, no, actually, she's not in Hamilton. She was in Hamilton. She's in Southern Ontario now. Belbiţă with the upset. I'm hung happy tonight. Belbiţă and Carolina, they're good friends, but this is business. Carolina's fine, dude. Bet this goes the distance. Yes, probably. Most of Carolina's fights go the distance if she doesn't lose. I think they've allowed flags now again. That's a good question. I haven't really noticed. I think just that's a good question. I think there's just certain flags that aren't allowed to be. Or she just said fuck it and she's gonna get a fine. Now she might have just said, you know, screw it, and she might get a fine because of that. Because I haven't seen flags. I mean, the thing is, for me, it all gets bunched together because I watch so many MMA promotions. I watch more MMA and combat sports outside of the UFC than I even watch the UFC. So I don't remember if people started to bring flags in or not, because I know they do in all these other promotions. But I know you're not allowed to bear the Afghan flag and you're not allowed to bear the Russian flag right now. I know those two for fact. I didn't know you could walk out with any flags though. Oh, they have flags again. When did that get overturned? I know the Afghan one is still not allowed because they won't even put it on screen. Because I know this is because of was it the Bashrats? Are they from Afghanistan? Snuffleupagus had a Greek flag. No, you're right, Denial. They're right. You're right. I mean, it's the battle of the baddies. Am I right?
Exactly that.
All right, round one coming up here, guys. Bellator first fight is starting. Hell yeah, brother. But there's so many prelims in the Bellator card, dude, that we're not going to jump over to Bellator until around 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't get me wrong. There's some great fights. It's just, you know, there's a lot of Bellator prelims. So we're gonna do half and half. We're gonna do half of this UFC card, the first half, then we're gonna do half of the Bellator card, second half. By the way, love the profile picture, buddy. And thank you so much for joining the Glory stream as well. Carolina, she just winked at me, guys. All right, man. Are we just rolling out the bad refs here for the prelims? We got freaking Kelly. We got freaking Tyone. Keith Peterson. I mean, all of them haven't been doing good lately. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem. All right, round one. I wish they didn't overlap here tonight, Monster, but they do. So this is how we're going to do it. And Carolina already thrown a few hooks there in the pocket. Most of my parlays are busted, but I'm having soup for dinner tonight and tomorrow. What kind of soup? I'm a big soup guy. Nice left jab there by Kowalkiewicz. Kowalkiewicz is the 15th ranked fighter in the division. Strawweight status. Oh, and a nice body shot. Tie clinch and a knee there by Kowalkiewicz. Kowalkiewicz already getting the better of Belbiţă early here, being more aggressive. By the way, shout out to all 20 of you who are watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Tie clinch there. Carolina now going for the body lock here. Ooh, and a nice reversal there by Belbiţă. Belbiţă with the reverse takedown here, but Kowalkiewicz taking her back. Kowalkiewicz takes her back here. Hooks her in. Hooks her in for Carolina Kowalkiewicz 1 minute into this fight. Belbiţă with the reversal takedown, but Carolina ended up taking the back here. Let's see who can jockey for position here. Carolina gets the top position here, right into full mount. Thank you, MMA gods. Thank you.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
3 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Oh, and a nice reversal there by Belbiţă. Double Uno reversal and right back up to her feet. And oh, Belbiţă almost landed a high kick there, but beautiful technique there. Says otherwise. Oh, man. Ooh, a nice knee to the body there by Kowalkiewicz. triple reverse. Oh, and a nice 1-2 there by Belbiţă. I keep wanting, what's the freaking Velveeta, the cheese or the macaroni and cheese here in the States? And Kowalkiewicz with a 1-2, now going for the body lock again. She's trying to go for the takedown. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Knee to the body by Belbiţă. Another knee to the body in this exchange. And Carolina with a right and a left as she breaks there. Center of the cage. 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Swing and a miss by Belbiţă. Oh, and a nice right uppercut by Belbiţă. Same, man. I was going to say earlier, I didn't want to sound like a fat kid. I've actually never tried it yet. I've been in the States for a year. I've never had the Velveeta macaroni and cheese. But I did watch a Vice documentary on some fat kid who was... Actually, you know what? He wasn't even that big, considering that he had a Velveeta addiction. And that's like all he could eat. And to stay... I guess to stay somewhat fit, he's a boxer. But literally all he eats is Velveeta. It's crazy. One of those weird Vice docs. But anyways, train back on the track here. Nice right uppercut by Karolina Kowalkiewicz. 1 minute and 32 seconds on the clock. Good combo. Like I said, combo and volume striker. That's Carolina. And she puts it together nicely. Nicer than Belbiţă, who's kind of just swinging those flaily arms there. And kicks. Bobby gonna get dominated. I hope not. I hope not. Hood style, baby. What's up, Sancho? Only in America. 55 seconds on the clock. Belbiţă only knows how to posture yourself like a good striker. Oh, and a right hook there, and a left. Oh, see, this is why I love Karolina Kowalkiewicz, man. Because she's like cute as a button, but she's fierce in the cage, man. Especially in that tie clinch, dirty boxing. 2 knees with the tie clinch, grabs the head and just starts feeding uppercuts there, street fight style. I love it. I love it, dude. That's the one thing. You watch a Karolina Kowalkiewicz fight, win or loss, she's going to fight at a high pace. 15 seconds on the card, or 15 seconds left in the round. My apologies. And Karolina Kowalkiewicz winning back this round, man, in beautiful fashion. And again, the bar is a little bit lower for women's MMA as far as the excitement factor, especially in the UFC. And Ryzen's a completely different story because like the mismatch there just make it an exciting fight. Just make it like a spectacle. But anyways, that's it for the first round. And 10-9, Karolina Kowalkiewicz for me. Let me know your guys' thoughts. She didn't land with that, did she? Yeah, but Hood style. Kryptonite is a grappler, though. I know. Which is like, why did the UFC make this for the main event? That last second takedown. Round 1, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Why did Belbiţă drop like that? Dropped it like it's hot. I just watched that's why it's in my head. I just watched a short of someone like going through musics that millennials, the best music of like the early 2000s or something like that, and that song was on there. YouTube, I have to say, they've got their algorithm has got me down perfect as far as like the shorts. I haven't seen a short that I haven't watched through the entire thing and liked in a week, which is kind of terrifying, but hey, I'm going to spend time on the app. They might as well get it right. All right, round 2. Let's get it on. Again, let me know what you think in the live chat. Karolina Kowalkiewicz 10-9 for me, but I want to hear from you. We're setting the like goal, by the way, at a measly 25 likes on the video. Guys, smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's try to get to 25 likes by 8 p.m. Eastern. Violet Vio. I'm watching it on ESPN Plus in Canada. You're shit out of luck until 4 p.m. Pacific. So 7 Eastern. Yeah, and apparently he has a pretty like gnarly eating disorder in that like he just can't stop eating when he out of camp, which I think is a little bit mental and a little bit like you got to be a little bit self-disciplined there. But I get it too. A lot of fighters, a lot of wrestlers. I even have some wrestling friends, some wrestler, call it like former college wrestler friends, not anything high level, but who said like, yeah, dude, like weight cuts mess you up, and when you're out of season, like most of them balloon up. 3 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. But yeah, it is a little crazy in his case. We haven't seen it. The only other person I can think of, and you're going to love this as a Minnesota boy, Dustin Byfuglien is the only other athlete who I've seen like balloon up in the offseason and then use training camp in the NHL to get back in shape when he's not ripping it on Lake Minnetonka. 3 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Still center of the cage. No grappling yet here. A muffin of a front kick by Carolina. Carolina with the right hook. Carolina to the left to the body. Ooh, and a left there by Belbiţă. Tie clinch again for Carolina, and she pushes Belbiţă off of her after. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, and a nice counter right there by Kowalkiewicz. Yeah, it's crazy. Patty used to fight at 145. He's gonna be like the Darren Till type when he's always gonna just keep moving up in weight. 2 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Who is winning? Oh, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, dude. Shout out to Volkan, one of our exclusive members, as well as Foul Ones here. Shane. Appreciate you guys. 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. And Belbiţă, she's swinging at air a lot. Oh, right uppercut by Carolina. And that left jab is landing all day, every day. Carolina's landing shots to the body. Carolina is slowing down a little bit at the end of the second round. Darren isn't even a has-been. He's never was, but he better do something soon before no one cares anymore. Well, apparently he's going to fight Mike Perry in a boxing match and then get knee surgery. So he's not going to be around for a little while. Is it a gambling problem when you just can't stop winning? I think that's called gambling solution. I have a gambling solution and people make fun of my picks and say, I don't know what I'm watching. Ha! No, there's still chances. 1 minute and 16 seconds on the clock here. In the second round, there's a whole third round, and Carolina's starting to slow down a little bit. And this round is a little bit more even than the first. I'm still giving this round to Carolina. I just think she's landing. I just think she has more accuracy on her shots, and she's landing the better shots. But Belbiţă still has a whole third round. 56 seconds on the clock, and Belbiţă's left jab is landing. Nice right hand there by Belbiţă. Oh, a nice step in right by Carolina. That's just the thing. Carolina's just landing the better shots. I know the sport down to the details that people don't even see. All great exclusive members. Also, the other members, let's keep the community great, guys. Hit the like button so the algorithm goes up. Yes, guys, smash that like button. Thank you so much, Volkan. Perry gonna get him. I can't wait for that. I love Mike Perry. Oh, and a nice takedown there by Belbiţă. Little judo throw again. Now she's in the top position. That's huge to end this round. 14 seconds on the clock. It's a close fight, closer than I thought it would be. Clear first round for Carolina. This second round's a little bit closer, but for me, Belbiţă's landing jabs where Carolina's landing like actual big punches. You know what I mean? The main card should be good. But I have Karolina Kowalkiewicz winning that second round, 10-9, a lot closer than that first round. But like I just said, Belbiţă seemingly swinging and missing a lot. And when she does land a strike, it seems like it's mostly a jab. It's not the biggest, just straight right. Whereas when Carolina lands a shot, it's like volume strikes with a big oof of a shot to the body at the end of the combo, or like a step in uppercut or step in left hook to the body. Neither of them are throwing many kicks at all. Yeah, 3 for 3, 3 for 5. And that late takedown might have helped Belbiţă in that second round, but there was only 15 seconds on the clock and, you know, a handful of strikes that she landed. Closer second round. It could be 1-1 going into the third. It could be 2-0 for Kowalkiewicz. It could. 100% with you on that. Just wondering what the judges are seeing. All right, third and final round. That coughing in the corner. Uh-oh. All right, third and final round, guys. Let's go. All right. 4 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock if you want to sync up with my stream. I'm watching on ESPN Plus. Sucks they're not showing these early prelims in Canada. Wait, what are you watching on Foul One? Are you watching on a site or are you watching on Fight Pass? Because Shane said it's not on Fight Pass or TSN. Nice high kick by Carolina, followed by a left. And Carolina trying to catch one of those legs, maybe take Belbiţă to the ground. Yeah, I can't say that word or put it on screen. Or else no one's going to be watching this video. Which is crazy. We live in a world where... Anyways. 4 minutes on the clock. Brother, the judges are always watching a different fight, it feels like, especially in the UFC. I know, dude. Oh, and Carolina, again, with a nice right to the body. Chances of a finish this round? I mean, Belbiţă has some knockout power. Carolina has one knockout, right, in her career. I don't think there's going to be a finish. Carolina's a distance fighter, distance fighter. She's a scorecards fighter here. Kickboxer. Kickboxer in MMA. And not of the Alex Pereira variety, all right? Not of even the Polish power variety. Very good volume striker. And mixes together well, as you can see, like a good mix of body shots and shots to the head here. Carolina now getting the underhooks, now looking for the takedown herself. But Belbiţă's been able to reverse her in this position twice. What's up, Gravedigger Jones? Yeah, we're going to switch over to Bellator in about an hour 15. Good to see one of our exclusive members, Gravedigger Jones. Thank you for re-upping your membership last weekend as well. Nice right hand by Carolina. Right uppercut by Carolina. Right hand by Carolina. And those are some big shots here in the third round. Carolina with a 1-2 again. Belbiţă taking some big damage here in the third. Usually when prelims aren't live on TSN Foul One, they're on Fight Pass. So, dude, Carolina's piecing up Belbiţă in this third, man. We're halfway through the third round, and so far, this first half, it's been all Carolina Kowalkiewicz. Two minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Inside low kick by Belbiţă there. And a nice right hand by Belbiţă. Carolina Kowalkiewicz. Yeah, in this round, 34 significant strikes for Carolina Kowalkiewicz, 13 for Belbiţă. Right uppercut by Kowalkiewicz again. She's landing that all day, every day. Well, I cashed out. Nice front kick by Kowalkiewicz. Yeah, dude. Belbiţă not looking good in this third round. She may have won the second, but she's fading here in the third. 1 minute and 43 seconds on the clock. And this is just veteran fighter here, you know what I mean? But you look at the face of Belbiţă, too. That left eye is starting to bruise and seal a little bit. Just wearing more damage. 1 minute and 29 seconds on the clock. Nice right hand there by Belbiţă. Only lands that leg kick, does Belbiţă, at the end of that combo. Bro, the over is free money. Oh, yeah, and a Carolina Kowalkiewicz fight. No, she's good, man. No, she's getting long in the tooth now. She's had a long career. Far from, the title contender that she was. But it's good to see her back, with her confidence, back with her mojo here. Even if she's picking apart girls outside the top 15. Because she's always gonna be game to fight, and that's what I like about her. Oh, nice spinning heel kick to the body there by Kowalkiewicz. She absolutely pieced up Belbiţă in this third round, man. 45 seconds left here. And yeah, Belbiţă has nothing for her. You got nothing. You got nothing for the Polish fighter here. Let's go, baby. Her eyes completely closed. Oh, that's too bad, but she had a good showing in that second round. I picked Karolina to win, and I haven't looked good on my predictions here, so I'm excited. I'm probably going to get a win for this one. 21 seconds on the clock here. 16 seconds. Karolina grabbing that left kick of Belbiţă. Oh, and a nice right by Karolina. Belbiţă is landing some hooks here in the pocket here. This final 5 seconds, they're just throwing. And Belbiţă moves forward and throws too little too late here with only 5 seconds. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the face of Belbiţă. Look at the face of Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Enough said, right? Enough said. Enough said. By the way, our degenerate parlay of the week, guys. Ricky Glenn, Abdul Razak, Alhassan, and Bobby Green. If all three of those guys win, it doesn't matter how, if all three of those guys win, the degenerate parlay of the week, brought to you by our friend Volcan in the live chat here. Bobby Green, Abdul Razak, Alhassan, and Ricky Glenn. That is the degenerate parlay of the week. Put a photo to see. It should be on Twitter here in a second. Good end of the round. Yeah, Violet. It should be on Twitter in like a couple minutes. ESPN or the UFC will likely post it. Post like the end of the fight, anyways, like the winner, and you'll see her eye there. Never forget to bet the distance on women's MMA, fellas. Had Ricky Glenn parlayed with Karolina. He hasn't fought yet, but I don't think he's gonna win. But if he does, oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
What a upset that would be. Karolina's a dog. I look. I enjoy watching her fight, okay? Because she doesn't have sloppy technique like a lot of these women. Like she looks good, man. Doesn't have the power, I'll give her that. But oh, look at that left eye of Belbiţă. I knew it would be a war. Fat Bear Week is the best. That this week, Fat Bear. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that, but I'm going to check that out. Unanimous decision. On all three judges' scorecards, as they should have. She landed 143 significant strikes, baby. Oh, great win for Karolina. Super emotional here. Did she say, I'm sorry I beat you up to win? Karolina, one of the cutest badasses around. I know, dude. So woon. God. A woman who can fight like that, too. Just... Oh, shit. This was a tough fight camp for her. Her brother's fiance died. She had to go back to Poland. 9 wins in strawweight. Oh, she's emotional right now. Dedicating this fight to her family, saying, I hope you're proud. Oh, man, this is emotional stuff right here. Oh, what an absolute beauty. Karolina wins and she's 10 years older. Yeah, man. She's 37. Well, best thing, she doesn't have, like, she's the curious kid. Like, Joanna Jędrzejczyk had more power than she did. She's a very good volume striker. I didn't hear the scorecards because I had the volume really low, but if someone gave her 30-27, I guess maybe. So one judges gave her a 10-8 in that third round then? Is that what it is? Oh, she's awesome. She still has gas left in the tank, too, at 37 years of age. 4-fight win streak in the division, too, guys. Oh, she's going to have some beer and pizza next. Daniel Cormier asked her what was... What a badass. She said beer and pizza. God, I love this woman. I've got 747 in Fat Bear Week. I like how they didn't give him a name. Just call him 747 like a jumbo jet. Dude, what the hell is Big Bear Week or Fat Bear Week? What the heck is this? I got to check this out. I was just quoting Jan, legendary Polish power. She's on a roll. Hell yeah, dude. She's back. She's got her mojo back. I got 128 grades. He's an absolute unit. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in the live chat. We're talking about fat bears? And you vote on them online? Is this what we're talking about here? This is absolutely incredible. All right. So you tell me this, you guys in Canada still can't watch this hour of fights on TSN or Fight Pass? That's crazy, man. So what's the order now? Because they jumbled the order around. Okay, so next is Hernandez against Algeo. Okay. Right, because this one's no longer going on. Oh, no, wait. No, it starts for you guys right now. Never mind. I got my time zones messed up. The question is, how far can she go at this stage in her career? Honestly, I don't think probably even in her eyes, like going on a title run is best. I think she'll probably just keep taking fights. Probably women hovering around that top 15 or just outside and just ride out into the sunset, man. Because honestly, if she goes, say she wins 2 more fights, would that not set or tie the record for consecutive win streaks in that division? And I mean, hey, that's an accolade in itself. Fatbearweek.org. Okay, I got to check this shit out. What the heck is this Fat Bear Week stuff you guys talking about here? Okay, it's loading. It's a BC charity. You can vote for your favorite bear. It's a tournament style breakdown. Dude, that's amazing. That is amazing. I'm all for BC charities. Let's go. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Here it is, guys. I'm posting the link in the live chat here. Vote on your favorite bear, your favorite fat bear. I'm in England and I do not know where to watch. BT Sports? Hernandez, famous for the cowboy humbling. It's so hard to get behind Alexander. He's so inconsistent with his performances. Yeah, I never bet for Alexander Hernandez ever. And his ego's all over the place. I think he beats it. 10 is the most in a row. Maybe she ties it with someone else who has 11. Yeah, well, still, that would be cool, right? This is awesome. Fat freaking Bear Week. Oh, man. The 128 Grazer's a beauty. Oh, I got to go with the Grazer, man. I got to go with the Grazer. I'm voting Grazer. That is amazing. That is fucking... This is so Canadian. But you said it was organized by the national parks? So funny. Okay, I got to bookmark this. I'm going to go down like the wormhole of like what the hell this hole is. What all this is, but I can't do it live right now. That's hilarious. Jenna Bishop wins via armbar in round 1. Is it in main now? 10 years ago, it was all up the West Coast. Oh, got you. Okay, guys, we're switching over to the main card right now. We'll be back on the other side. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab another one of these. I encourage you to refill whatever you're drinking, whether it's water, whether it's a wobbly pop. Maybe pack another one if you're divulging in that. But we're going to take a quick break. On the other side, we will be back for the first fight on the main card. That is right. We have Alexander Hernandez against Bill Algeo. We'll highlight the fighters. We'll run through the resume. I will give my prediction, and then I want to hear yours. We are only streaming UFC, by the way, for another hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then we're jumping over to Bellator 300. Yes, we're showing Bellator a little bit of love for their next 3 shows because that's just it. It's not only their next 3 shows, it's their last 3 shows, and there may never be Bellator again. So we're going to we're gonna show those shows a little bit of love on their way out. And this is a UFC fight night, not taking anything away from some of the great matches that we have on the main card, but it is a fight night. This isn't a pay-per-view. So if there's gonna be any night to give priority to Bellator, it's tonight. But anyways, back on the other side, we'll be streaming UFC for another hour and a half, and then we'll switch over to the Bellator stream. The Bellator stream video is already up, so go give that a like. Smash the like button on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all the amazing folks in the live chat. Back on the other side. Don't go anywhere. Like and subscribe. And we'll be back here for UFC Fight Night, Dawson versus Green, for the first handful of fights here on the main card. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And we are back live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. UFC Fight Night, Dawson versus Green. Main card begins now, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. We got Alexander Hernandez up against Senor Perfecto. Now, don't let his record fool you. 17-7, not the best record when you first look at it. But if you dive into his resume and if you watch some of his tape, Bill Algeo, he's a crafty and nasty fighter, all right? One of those frames that just works so well for MMA as well. Alexander Hernandez, again, so inconsistent. Moments of greatness, explosive striking, really, really good wrestler, but tends to gas out, tends to make silly decisions. Fight IQ maybe not that high, despite him being athletically gifted. If you're new to the channel, by the way, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. So don't forget to smash that like button and comment in the live chat as we go on. We're going to quickly highlight these fighters, then we'll turn attention back to the live chat. We will bring Fight Center back on screen in a minute here. But Bill Algeo, Senor Perfecto, plus 100. This is nearly even. This is nearly a pick'em. 34 years of age, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He did win his last fight. 4 KO, TKO, 7 submissions, 6 decisions. He's 4-3 in the UFC, 1-0 in the World Series of Fighting, and 0-1 in Contender Series. By the way, didn't hate World Series of Fighting. Not a big fan of the PFL though. Anyways. Lost a grappling match in Fury Pro Grappling 7. Beat TJ Brown. Lost to Andre Philly. Beat Herbert Burns. Joe Anderson Brito. I mean, not the best wins here. I mean, TJ Brown, you got to get that win. Herbert Burns, despite his record being 11-3, Herbert Burns, he ain't that good. He is not even close to the level of his brother. Like, not even close. Not even close. Lost to Ramos decision. Beat Spike Carlisle's not the worst fighter. He did just lose in Ryzen though recently. Brendan Lockney. Again, not the best resume, not the best record. Brito was 12-2. Spike Carlo was 9-2 at the time. Some of his other good wins. 7-3, Tim Dueling in Ring of Combat. Man, he's just crafty though. He's just crafty. He's one of those guys who's like he's pretty decent in every aspect. And it must have been his last fight against TJ Brown. There were some things in those fights that just really impressed me, and I was like, okay, he's got some fight IQ, unlike his opponent who Alex Hernandez. I mean, he looked good in his last fight and he got a win. He snapped a 2-fight losing streak, but again, it's just very inconsistent. So it's tough for me to bet on a fight that includes Alexander Hernandez. 14-6 as a pro. He is the slight favorite at -120. Come on, Tapology. They really want me to read that banner there. I ain't gonna do it, Tapology. 6 KO TKO. He's at a Factory X Muay Thai. 2 submissions, 6 decisions. 6-5 in the UFC, 1-0 in the LFA. He beat Jim Miller in a unanimous decision. I mean, a good win, don't get me wrong. But it also just showed me like how good Jim Miller still is, because Jim Miller like didn't look out of place there. Fairly lost the decision, but man. Lost to Billy Quarantillo, lost to Moicano, Money Moicano, friend of the channel. Beat Mike Breeden, lost to Moises. This thing just hasn't been able to win when he takes a step up in competition. Beat Olivier Aubin-Mercier back in 2018, but I feel like if he faced OAM today, OAM would school him. And again, that's the thing. Like, Jim Miller, 10 years ago, that's a step up in competition. You know what I mean? And again, no disrespect to Jim Miller, but 31 years old already for Alexander Hernandez. Damn. Anyways, I'm going to go for... I'm going for Bill Algeo. He was minus 140 yesterday. What is he at? He's a plus 1 or plus 100 today. Damn. Hope he doesn't have an injury or something like that. Anyways, I just don't trust Hernandez. I know he has power. I know he's explosive, but he makes silly mistakes. He gasses. I'm going Bill Algeo. He's never been KO'd. He's only been subbed twice. He's well-rounded and a tricky cat. That's who I am going with. I'm going to cross out the Cutelaba fight here. And I am... I'm still down in my predictions right now. I'm 2-3 in predictions. Let's see if I can get back in the win column here for UFC. By the way, when we switch over to Bellator, I will still have UFC up on one screen. We'll just be commentating more so on the Bellator side. Whoops, the Bellator side of things. I was going to say Bellator, it doesn't show Bellator. Oh, shoot. There we go. All right, Bruce Buffer's announcing the fighters now. Let's get back to the comments. Rooting for Hernandez. You said it best about Hernandez, honestly. Right on the money. Appreciate that. Hernandez closing at a close favorite now. Interesting. I'll go head-to-head with you. I got Hernandez hoping for an evolution from him. Sounds good. Locking it in. All right, guys. Round one. First fight on the main card. Get it on.
Let's get it on.
Bill Algeo, Hernandez. Algeo, look at the reach and height on him compared to Alex Hernandez. Just two completely different frames for the weight class. Low kick attempt there by Algeo. And Hernandez trying for the high kick. And Algeo goes little clown in there. Little gamesmanship, I should say. Either way, it should be a good fight. Yeah, I hope so. 4 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock here. Hernandez a featherweight though, man. He looks so much like he looks so sunk in at this weight class. Oh, a knee by Algeo. I don't think that landed clean on the chin of Hernandez, but it might have smoked his chest there, but that was close. Inside low kick by Algeo. High kick by Algeo. See, like, that's what's crazy about this fight. It's Hernandez dropping down to be bigger than these guys, yet Algeo's bigger than him. 3 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. That's what's crazy about this matchup right here. Trying to kick the body again is Hernandez. Algeo trying to set up that high kick. Ooh, a nice left hook. Spinning heel kick to the body there. It is Algeo. Algeo with the oblique kick. Inside low kick by Algeo. Algeo doing a good job at distance right now. 3 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Oh, a nice kick by Algeo followed by a right hand. Algeo getting the better of Hernandez on the feet thus far. Algeo definitely looks more comfortable off the bat. He's got to keep his hands up, though. Or at least one. Or else he's going to get hit with a hook there. Because if Hernandez gets in the pocket, dude, the guy hits hard. Outside low kick by Hernandez. I don't think that one was checked there by Algeo. Oh, nice feint there by Hernandez. He made Algeo bite. Side kick, pushing Hernandez right to the ground by Algeo. See that, like, yeah, I don't know if he's checking them or not. Like, I think some of them he is, but some of them, because some of them he hasn't shown a good poker face. He's been like, oof. But no, you're totally right, dude. For featherweight, like you want to have Algeo's frame for featherweight, man, because he doesn't look too depleted. We're like Hernandez, like you can see his fucking ribs right now, dude. Like, I'm sure this is not an easy cut for Hernandez. 1 minute and 58 seconds on the clock. Like, Hernandez looks like he's weighing in right now. You know what I mean? Like, I could only imagine what he looked like on the scales yesterday. I didn't take a look though. This is one of the only weeks where I didn't look at the weigh-ins for UFC. 1 minute and 44 seconds on the clock. Trying to set up that high kick again. Instead, Algeo goes for the spinning kick and it lands. Yeah, he's got to... I know he's short, but he's got to stay at lightweight. And maybe this might just be a bad matchup because he's going up against a bigger guy. Hernandez dropped down to be the bigger guy. Now he's facing a bigger guy. 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock here. Oh, high kick by Algeo. Looks like one of those fights where KO could come out of nowhere. The one thing is, I still think Hernandez could maybe get it. But you're like, it does have that vibes. Like, Algeo is outstriking him, but it's one of those fights where just out of nowhere we're gonna go. Ah! 42 seconds on the clock here. High kick attempt by Algeo, again blocked by Hernandez. I wonder if Hernandez is even going to think about taking this to the ground in the second or third round. Oh, and Hernandez just misses with that left hand. Again, the distance control by Algeo is huge here. He can't let that go in the later rounds. 15 seconds on the clock. Good fight thus far. Final 5 seconds. Ooh, high kick by Algeo. Algeo's good with those high kicks, man. And they're not really telegraphed too much. Good end of the first round there. Good end of the first round. Yeah, Algeo taking that first round, guys. No, he landed the better shots. You just look at the significant strike count alone, but just with the eye test, without any of the analytics, if you can even call them that. And yeah, good round by Algeo. I'm curious to see if Hernandez tries to take this to the ground. But I think, like him, or like us, he can just sense, like, it just takes one of those step-in hooks to land and I can put this guy out. Algeo's round for sure. And we got, yeah, 25 total strikes landed, 25 significant, 4 to the head, 9 to the body, 12 to the legs. They ain't no control time in this one. These boys are just striking. 15 shots landed on Hernandez, 39 thrown. And that's the thing. He's only landed two shots to the head on Algeo. And Algeo landing more shots to the legs here, and then some kicks to the body as well. All right, round 2 about to begin. I got Algeo by sub 700. Harley K, what's up, Harley K? New here, what's up? Or sup? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Second round starting out here. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, but most importantly, interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. Oh, and a nice right hand by Hernandez. And I can't believe I agree with DC, but he said, yeah, we need more activity by that of a Hernandez, and that is true. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, nice knee by Algeo on the entry. Again, Algeo's got to keep controlling distance and keep Hernandez out of the pocket there. And he's been able to land some nasty strikes at range. I like Algeo's when he's like, oh, or when he like, yeah, thanks Anthony on TV. And welcome, Harley. Yeah, Shane. So Bellator is going to be, other than the last 3 fights, it's all on YouTube, and it's a huge card again. It's like an over 20 fight card, I think, but it's up there. It's like 18 or 20. Anyways, 3 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. Algeo with a nice pop left jab. Hernandez trying to keep him outside that center line. Algeo trying to land a left hook. Doesn't land there. Algeo the straight left doesn't land. Hernandez with the right. Did that hit the body? And straight right by Algeo. Oh. And Hernandez is saying he got poked in the eye, and Algeo's going, no, I didn't. 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Let's see. Oh, it's his thumb. So his fingers weren't out, but he just straight up punched, and it was a thumb that hit the eye. So, I mean, complete accident there, right? That's just a straight up punch. That's not an eye poke. It's just his thumb hit the eye. So, like, Hernandez isn't wrong. He got poked in the eye, but it was from the punch, not because the hand was open. I know a little MMA. I watch UFC more. Nice. Definitely more combat sports fans here over UFC, but like naturally been watching the UFC my whole life. Hernandez looking a little better this round, but the question is, can he keep it up without gassing? Right. Yeah, I was more of a Pride FC fan before UFC, but then when Pride folded, went all in on the UFC. And now back just watching all promotions. Love the Glory card earlier today as well. Maybe he was slowing down, but this is surely going to help him. Yep. What's up, Carlo? Yo, Gino. What's going on, Gino? What's up, Carlo? Good to see you. Should we separate UFC and Bellator for beer bets or combine? Let's combine them, Shane, because we're only going to do probably 1 or 2 more UFC fights before going over to Bellator. Let's get to 20 likes, guys. There's 20 of you watching. Smash that like button. LD762 TV. My second time to the stream, had to like and sub, brother. Thank you so much for joining.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Appreciate you. Dude, Hernandez taking the time here. 2 minutes, but he seems good. Oh, shut the fuck up, Gino. I just woke up today. Couldn't make a bet. Good morning. Why is that, Harley? What happened on Wednesday? All right, we're back, folks. We're back. 3 minutes on the clock. I'm 30. Two minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. I just turned 30. Ooh, a nice right there by Hernandez. Oh, and a kick there by Hernandez. Dude, Hernandez having a good second round here. Old enough. Old enough to what? To party? 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. I wish I knew more movie quotes like off the top of my head because I could make that my niche, but I only know a few. 2 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock here. And Hernandez landing some good shots. Dude, Hernandez is going to win the second round. Hernandez with the right. Algeo, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. You alien lanky ass motherfucker. Another pop right jab by Hernandez. Dude, Hernandez, when he gets in the pocket, that's what I'm saying. He's going to beat you up. Algeo has to keep him at range. Algeo the left now. I live in the US. That's why I had an alarm. Oh, I had that same thing as well. I live in the US. Oh, and Algeo just dropped Hernandez. Algeo just dropped Hernandez. Hernandez back on his feet here. And Hernandez now pushing Algeo up against the cage. He lost. What's up, Hockey from home? Ooh, I like bubble tea. What kind of bubble tea? Hey, cheers, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, Algeo gassing. Yeah, he just dropped Hernandez. Yeah, I live in the States. Oh, and a nice body shot there by Algeo. Nice right hand by Algeo. Oh, and Hernandez throwing that left with ill intention. Final minute of the second round. Nice. I need a haircut. I haven't cut my hair for like 2 years. Oh, a nice body kick for Algeo. Nice. I'm a tapioca pearl guy myself. 33 seconds left in this first round. Double left. Stepping by Algeo. Algeo leading in significant strikes this round. Each of them have landed some big shots, but Algeo, I think... Oh, man, this one's tough. Algeo has to take the second round because he, like, dropped Hernandez. I know this ain't Muay Thai, but that's got to count for something huge here. Oh, and a left by Hernandez. This is a big round, guys. Because Hernandez overall had the better round, but Algeo dropped him. That's the end of the second round. How are we scoring this one, guys? How are we scoring this one? Because this one's different than the first. In the first one, Algeo just landed the better shots, landed more shots, controlled the pace, controlled the distance. This one, Hernandez overall landed more shots and had the better round, but there were moments where Algeo did land some good shots and he ultimately dropped him. So what are we saying? What are we saying? And I think Algeo actually landed more shots. Well, according to Fight Center anyways. So what are we saying? Maybe Canada did. I'm not sure. But I know though it wasn't an Amber Alert, but they were testing out a new thing. I know Canada does get them. Many underdogs won today. How do I survive? I don't know. Nice. Algeo's a discount store. Sandhagen, the Wish version. $2 bubble tea? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, as good as Hernandez was doing, the knockdown might give it to Algeo. Algeo takes this round. Well, and he landed more strikes, I think, too, in the round. Even though Hernandez landed the better strikes. Super close, but the knockdown might give it to Algeo. Super hard to say, to be honest. I'm going to give it to Algeo. No bias, even though I picked him to win. I think the knockdown... Maybe I'm watching too much Muay Thai, but I think the knockdown... The knockdown takes it. All right, round 3, ladies and gentlemen. This might decide it. This round might decide it still. Sounds good, Hockey from Home. And Hernandez going for the takedown early here. Oh, and a nice left hook by Hernandez to... Well, as he breaks off the clinch. Oh, apparently Algeo has a wrestling background? Because Felder even said, like, his frame doesn't scream wrestler, but he has a wrestling background. Ah, yes, good old tax. 4 minutes. Oh, a nice right hand by Hernandez, dude. Algeo trying to set up an overhand right, but Hernandez ducks under that one. Sounds good, Hockey from Home. Ooh, a nice right hand by Algeo. Couple body kicks by Algeo. Muffin shots, though. 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Right jab by Algeo. I hate when guys in that wide stance keep their hands down, man. Like, why can't you at least just keep the, just keep the left up? God damn it. Ooh, nice high kick by Algeo. Again, not a lot of power behind it. Oh, but a nice body kick by Algeo. And he landed some good shots on Hernandez there. Nice just straight walk back left by Algeo. But again, yeah. There you go. Even that was better than what he was doing there. Like, who do you think you are? Bobby Green? Minnesota. Berkamov looked slick so far. Nice. 3 minutes on the clock here. Final round. Two minutes and 51 seconds left. Center of the cage. Going to be a little bit surprised if this goes the distance, but it looks like that's where we're headed. Yeah, good fight, though, man. Good back and forth fight. Honestly, I give it to Hernandez. Still looks like he has gas left in the tank. Oh, and a nice right by Hernandez. Good call, good call. Like I said, I don't have a big sweet tooth. I'm a more savory guy. I'd rather eat a breakfast burrito for dessert than dessert. Dorado looks lost. Oh, no nonsense. Keith Peterson is not calling this eye poke here. No, not necessarily. I don't really watch the NFL much, but I guess I root for the Vikings. I'm more of a CFL guy. Oh, Canada. Left hand by Algeo. Don't really watch the NBA. I like NCAA basketball more, but I'm just not a big basketball guy. My favorite sports are box lacrosse. None of that field garbage that you guys have in the United States. Box lacrosse, obviously combat sports and hockey. So, because I'm from British Columbia, Canucks and the Minnesota Wild are my two favorite teams. But I do have a Minnesota Wild and craft beer YouTube channel called the Soda Pod. Definitely the Minnesota Wild and I guess the Vikings are the two teams that I'm going to locally support. But I'd much rather root for the Gophers on the hockey side, basketball side, football side than anything. What about you, Harley? What are your teams? Go Wild, baby. Again, I don't give a shit about preseason, but I'm glad that they're doing well. And I hate that Spurgeon got hurt in preseason. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a nice big right hand for Hernandez. Dude, Hernandez might win this third round. Algeo with a Superman puncher, but honestly, what a great fight. Both of them pretty much just keeping this on the feet. I mean, I know Alex Hernandez tried to go for the takedown a little bit here, but Algeo had no desire to take this to the ground. Jake Middleton's a beauty. Hernandez has landed the bigger strikes in this round, guys. That right hand's landed like 3 or 4 times. Dude, you don't need a Stanley Cup to be the state of hockey, man. I went to the high school state tournament here. That's enough said. Drop the mic. And I've gone to Memorial Cups. I've gone to RBC championships. My whole life in Canada, junior hockey is huge. Algeo saying right here, in the middle, Jack, in the middle. And Algeo with the right and a knee. Algeo's going, come on, dude. This is why I love Algeo. And Algeo with the takedown late. And a body kick to end it, and that is it. Great display of respect here. What a fight. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This was an absolute scrap and a good display of mixed martial arts, especially in the striking disciplines. What a great fight. What a great fight.
That shit beautiful than the motherfucking...
God damn, my heart's racing. That was a great fight. Shoot, man. Alexander Hernandez might pull this one out. It might be a split decision. It all comes down to that second round. Algeo clear first round winner. Alexander Hernandez clear third round winner. It all comes down to that second round. I don't care what the significant strikes have to say here, man, because that third round, Alexander Hernandez landed the bigger shots. He did. I don't care about volume. He landed the bigger shots. And that takedown at the end, too little, too late. There was 3 seconds on the clock. So I got Alexander Hernandez winning the third round. Bill Algeo winning the first round. That second, with the knockdown, do we not just have to give it to Algeo? Fuck, what a crazy fight, man. Honestly, I don't care who wins this one, who loses this one. I slightly want Algeo to win a little bit more because I did pick him to win. And if Algeo wins, then I'll at least be back to 500 on my predictions. It's been a bad night for predictions, guys. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. It's terrible. Fucking terrible. But what a great fight. Algeo wins. Big shot. Bucks, LA Kings, Dodgers, and Man United. Nice. Yeah, but in fairness, they haven't been in the National Hockey League for that long, so we got to give them a lot more time. If we're talking about Wild. I mean, I guess North Stars, we're going to include them in this too. I don't know. It feels like Canada here, bro. So this is the state of hockey in my eyes. All right, we're listening in. Oh, unanimous decision? Bill Algeo wins unanimous decision. Honestly, credit where credit is due to Alexander Hernandez too. That was one of the better fights I've seen Alexander Hernandez fight in a while. Definitely his cardio getting better based on his last fight in this one. It just sucks for him that he dropped down to featherweight only to fight a guy bigger than him. Bill Algeo, he kind of faded in that second round, looked amazing in the first, but I love how at the end of the third, he's like, let's go. He's going full Sean Strickland. Let's fight. Love it. Love it. All right, back in the win column. All right, guys, we're gonna call one more UFC fight before going over to Bellator, all right? Now, we will have the UFC broadcast up on screen as well. Don't you worry. So we will be able to comment on it. But, no. Bill Algeo is awesome, man. His family's there in the Apex as well. What a war. Great fight indeed. Alexander was just so hyped as a prospect. Yeah. Focus Alex said last round Algeo gets 2-1. Alex could get cut too inconsistent. Sure, but like I would be upset if I was him getting cut after a loss like that. That was a really good showing. Yeah, stars don't count, new beginnings. Okay. Well, then they still got some time, dude. Dude, the Canucks have never won a Stanley Cup, and Canada hasn't won a Stanley Cup in a while. Who are the bigger UFC hype jobs not to pan out? I guess Sage Northcutt, then Hernandez. Patty will top the list once he chokes by Tony. Yeah, Patty definitely up there. I guess you probably have to put like Paige and Sage in the same category. Sage still has time though. That's the thing. Like Sage is what, 25, 26, if I'm not mistaken. Like he still has the next 10 years in one to become a really good fighter. Now I know it's different than the UFC. But you know, those are some big ones. I'm trying to think. I know there's some other ones that I'm not thinking of. Because Todd Duffy came to the UFC a little late. Like, he didn't come to the UFC as a prospect, right? Like, Todd Duffy came to the UFC like in his late 20s, 30s. But he would like in and out quick. Hockey from home. I'm willing to bet that you will be back here tonight. What Bellator fights you watching? Right after this Drew Dober fight and Ricky Glenn, we're hopping over to Bellator. Good fight indeed. Paulo Costa can't weigh 170. Well, so Paulo Costa, what's up, buddy? Where's this coming from? He doesn't fight at 170. Neither can Hazmat Chimaev. Apparently, he can't even make 170 either. Obviously picking Dober, says Shane. Who here is picking Ricky Glenn to win? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, because Shane, Ricky Glenn is on our degenerate parlay. I don't know if you can see it, of the week. We got Ricky Glenn, Abdul Razak Alhassan, and Bobby Green. Hood style, baby. Come on, Tapology. All right, as that loads, if it ever loads, Tapology's been screwing with us today, guys. See, he's got his face broken in one as well. Yeah, but he came back with a nasty submission in his last fight. Billy Q is a great call-out. That is a good call-out. I don't like Alex getting cut after that performance. Even though he lost, he showed improvement in some places. Yeah, no, that was a good... Dude, he won the third round. Alexander Hernandez never wins third rounds. Paige still trying to box Rachel. I don't think Paige is going to even be fighting BKFC anymore. She's making a decent chunk of change as a model. I guess technically that is her profession. Yeah, maybe failed in the UFC, but he still has a lot of time. And he started out at 18. That's crazy young. He's very good. Duffy and Abubakar come to mind. Yanez too. Yanez, I need to see him fight one more. Like, if he loses one more time, then yeah. But dude, I have to say, like, Rob Font put him out, dude. Dober wins via chin. He literally is a quagmire-looking motherfucker. Giggity, giggity. I'm a huge Tony Ferguson fan. One of my favorite fighters since forever, but I don't see him beating Paddy Pimblett, even though I want to see it so bad. I want to see it so bad, too, dude. Drew... Arian Angel Dober versus Sticky Ricky Glenn. I'm betting fight on minutes. Nice. I'm not betting it all tonight. I'm just watching as a fan. Sipping on hams, watching as a fan. Hey, Shem, at Bellator 300, how you doing? Diego, you're at the event, dude. That is awesome, and have a great night. I remember you were telling me that you, instead of going to, what was it? Instead of going to Cage Warriors San Diego, you're going to save your money and go to Bellator 300. I hope you have a great night, buddy. We're going to be streaming Bellator soon. That's awesome, Diego. Sage has failed for sure. They made him face and then cut him. Well, I mean, again, if he fails in one, then he's a failure in my opinion. But just because you fizzle out of the UFC, you can eat, like, there's so many cases of guys coming back to the UFC after dominating different promotions. Now, one's gonna own his his what is it called? Like, oh, what's the term in like football and things like that? They're gonna, oh fuck, for lack of a better term, his brand. They're gonna be able to like put his face on everything for the end of time, but still. And they far from made him the face. I'll push back on that one. The UFC did not make him the face of their organization. Not even close. They pushed him like Patty. But Patty's far from the face of the UFC. Glenn is already looking slow. Under the promotion banner, fair. But they didn't really set him up for success either. So like, I wouldn't put him in the failure column like some of the other like guys who like were hyped, won like one or two big fights, and then like lost 4 like in a row, like that Shabazian guy, Edwin Shabazian. So like he's more of a failed prospect in my eyes than that of Sage Northcutt, who's still just like, you know, got his face broken in 1-2. We haven't seen him for 2 years, but he did come back strong. Oh, she asked for boxing. Gotcha. But isn't she still signed from BKFC? Doberman's gonna piece this guy up. Tony's grappling against Nate Diaz was sus. Yeah, it was so bad. But hey, man, trust me. I hope you're right and I'm wrong about this one. Moreno Mexicano. I have Sarah beating Leia. What's up, Moreno? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Tony looked bad. Dude, Tony looked real bad against Nate. And he didn't look great against Bobby Green either. He looked good in the first round against Chandler, though. I'll say that. Likeness. I thought it was likeness, but I held back from saying it because I was like, likeness? What is this? Twitter? Facebook? Giannis is 30 years old, but got put out brutally in the last one. He hasn't beat anyone other than Davey Grant split decision. I don't know if he's coming back. Well, that's the thing. I need to see him fight one more time. If he loses the next fight, then I'm in your guys' corner for sure. You're using so many ads. Okay, that's fine, but that means they're pushing me. Face of the franchise, face of the promotion is way different. Like, that's saying he's like Conor McGregor. That's saying he's Brock Lesnar. That's saying he was John Jones. You know what I mean? Far from that. Far from that. I knew who he and Paige was at that time, and I wasn't watching a lot of UFC at that time. I was in college partying up, watching hockey mostly. But he was the one in their ads and things like that. Next to the Ronda Rousey, next to the absolute stars, man. And if anything, I think they push Paige even more than him. For obvious reasons. Not to say he's not a good looking cat, but you know what I mean. Agree they pushed him. Don't even think he was close to the face of the promotion. Especially with the Connors and the, you know, wasn't Ronda still around at that time too? It was like 2015, 16? 14 maybe even? Maybe she was just on her way out there, but we had the McGregors. Shit, even DC was more of a face than him. Jonathan Martinez is so good too. If you're a Giannis fan, pray. Let's go, Ricky. I doubt he'll find a way, but if he does, money. Sarah gonna ragdoll Leah. Bobby King Green. Cyborg getting paid $500,000 to mess up soccer mamas. Yo, what's going on, CCTV guys? We're gonna be doing one last UFC card here, then we're gonna move over to Bellator, or one more UFC fight, then we'll move over to Bellator. I forgot the Chandler fight was after the Justin loss, right? Was it after Justin or was it after Beneil? Patty isn't in ads. Oh, he was last year, dude. Padley totally was in ads, dude. Last year, especially after the first UFC like London with him and Molly, which was a good card. Whew, they pushed him hard, dude. And they were even working with Barstool to push him and Molly. Well, him more than Molly, but Molly just somehow got a deal as well, which was hilarious because she was his right-hand woman. We're just watching Money Moicano stream a bit. Still crazy. The man's got a channel. Hope your night's going good, brother. I actually just got too much limelight for that situation. Sage is a better fighter too than Patty. Agreed. We here now. All right, let's move on from hype jobs to who looks more like a man, Cyborg or Carmouche. Who looks more Brazilian, the Brazilian or Carmouche? Yeah, dude. After this fight, hit that like. Thanks, guys. Ah, Gino. 21st farewell fight should be versus Hamza in welter. Why do you want to see a man die? Who is this? Herb Dean? I think this is Herb Dean. He just wants to see men die in the cage. I never liked Patty. Fake Scouser. All right, guys. Fighters are being announced in the center of the cage. I'm going Drew Dober here, guys. We don't even need to really go over their records or resumes as all. Here, he's minus 470 yesterday. He's minus 410 today. He's going to smoke him. I mean, man, Ricky Glenn got cooked so bad in his last fight. He's had a fine career, but huge decline. Dober coming off a loss, but before getting taken out, he did have a good chin. He has good takedown defense, better chin, better power, better fighter. Whoops. Disregard that. I meant to click.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. All right, we'll bring Fight Center back on screen here. Last UFC fight we're going to call before we move on to Bellator, guys. And Ricky Glenn looking for the takedown early on Drew Dober. Doesn't get it back. Center of the cage. Glenn does have a little height and reach on Dober. And again, interested to see Dober after getting knocked out in his last fight. I don't think his chin has completely been cracked after, one big knockout to Steamroller. Glenn already looking a little bit better than in his last bout, let's be honest. 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock here. Both guys looking sharp so far. 3 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Cristioni? Oh, he's garbage, dude. Garbage. Dober should win. It'll be over in round 2. Let's get it. I honestly kind of want Glenn to win for Anthony on TV to make some money. Mario Yamazaki. Oh, and some nice shots by Dober there. A left hook and a right. And a left uppercut by Dober. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left. No, he dropped him. Dober dropped Glenn. Glenn now desperately going for a takedown. God, I hate the UFC rule set. Because Dober could have just kneed Glenn in the face there. Hey, what is this? Cristioni is visually impaired. He's missing cage grabs. And that was a pure grabbing of the glove illegally there by Ricky Glenn. Cristioni is a trash referee. 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. And a nice step in right and a left there by Dober. Dober, fuck him up. Let's go, Dober. This cheating ass motherfucker. Fuck him up. Let's go. Oh, and there we go, Dober. And it's over. Another right, a left, top position here in the full guard. Dober landing big shots on the top position. 2 lefts there. Left, and it is all over. Drew freaking Dober put this cheating ass motherfucker out. To Cristioni, get your eyes checked, dude. Get your eyes checked. Get that LASIK motherfucker or put some glasses on because you are visually impaired. Cage grabs. Glove grabs. I'm so happy Drew Dober won this one. Ricky Glenn looked sharp early. Dober finally landed a few Giga Chad shots there, and it was all over, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Doberized. Quick work. That was the most egregious glove grab I have ever seen, and it was twice. Yeah, I've seen Tim Elliott grab the gloves before. That was nuts. And Chris Tioni. Herb, pass the green, Herb. Thank you very much. Thank you. I know you just got back from Singapore or Thailand. Thank you. That Cristiano high as fuck, dude. What a disgrace. Awesome showing from Dober. Wow. Ricky Boys in the hood style. Early stoppage. Lol. I thought you were a real person for a long time. Now I just know you're a troll, my man. But we like trolls giving us watch hours too. Fire him after that fight. This bout in Bellator prelims, Dolvetstan versus Rosansky. Okay, we're going to switch over to Bellator soon here, buddy. Yeah, Chris is trash. Poor Sticky Ricky. Don't print it out hard. Glenn stiff and slow. Bro, the flyweight screw job was actually in the right. Oh, man. Let's go. Glenn looked really bad in my opinion. I think like the first minute and a half, he was fine. Only landed 4 shots there. First loss, damn. Ricky should get a money cut from that cheating. More like Ricky in the trailer park boys. Ricky? Jalapeno. What the fuck are you guys talking about? That glove grab not being called is nonsense. I'm on the come up. Let's go. Giga Chad won again. Official announcement in the center of the cage. Ricky Bobby Glenn. If you're not cheating, you ain't trying. Tierney was awful as a referee. He could have stopped the fight earlier. He's just a bad referee, man, all around. Oregon, what's up, Oregon? UFC knew what they were doing with this fight. Represent or is a troll? It's been the center of too many bad calls. No, for sure. Got both on right now. Nice. Like I said, I'm going to keep UFC on, but we're going to turn our attention to Bellator here. Where's the Bellator PBP? 300, baby. There's only 3 more events left, so we're going to show them some love. Rick was looking more comfortable than Dober, honestly, but then Dober got comfy and just poured on the pressure. Well, as soon as he got in the pocket and landed that, there we saw that combo there in the replay. He was good to go. Yeah, guys. If you want to watch it, all the prelims are on YouTube other than the last 3 fights are on Showtime. All right, guys, like we said, with that, we are going to switch over to Bellator now. Yes, I know people are asking, why are you switching over to Bellator's UFC? I'll still have UFC up. Don't you worry. We can still talk about the UFC. We're going to turn our attention and play-by-play to Bellator. There's only 3 Bellator events left ever. It's going down. So we're going to show them a little bit of attention here as, you know, they... Because and for some reason people seem to like our Bellator streams, and everyone and their dog streaming UFC right now, so we might as well stream a little Bellator. Glad that we saw a finish here. Oh, Drew Dober's kid. Oh my goodness. What a beauty. What a beauty. Pretty sure gonna be more events gonna exist through 2024. From what I've heard, and again, I'm no expert, but I do know some people working on that side. They said that they wanted 300 to be the last one, but they have too many fighters under contract still that they have to fight out. So they added Bellator 302 and 303. And I don't know if you've noticed now, Bellator's cards, there was like a 24 fight card on one of their last shows. They've been doubling, you know, how many fights they put on each card to just get through all of them. And if they don't even get them done in the broadcast, they still get them done anyways, post them. So that's what I heard, and that 303's they're, you know, knock on wood, but for them anyways, that they're aiming that's the last one, that they won't have any other fighter contracts needing fights left after that one. Shane Z, I got the Bellator prelims. All right, guys. I know it's disappointing to some of you, but just join us over there as well. We'll be talking Bellator. We'll have UFC up on screen as well. Just read Adriano Morales' social media that there's nothing wrong with him and one, and what's spreading is fake news. Well, he's a good company, man. He's a good company, man. What's up, JC? Good to see you. Yeah, you may be right. JM was just saying a lot of contract shit to play out through 2024. But again, I like Bellator more than PFL, so I'm sad because the PFL is a disgrace to mixed martial arts. The PFL does not allow elbows, and I'm not dissing on any of the fighters. The fight, go make your money. Go make your money. But as a fan who loves, the leagues with the soccer kicks, no 10-point must, knees to grounded opponents, if you take away elbows and don't allow soccer kicks, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You are the pacifist fighters league. You are the positive fighters league. You are dead to me. I'm never going to get a job ever working with people. There's not even if I try, they're never going to hire me. Anyways, guys, that's it. Top of the hour. We're switching over to Bellator. Like and subscribe. Jump over to that stream. We're going to be in that one for the rest of the evening. I'll have UFC on this screen. I'll have Bellator on this screen. We'll be calling Bellator, but I will have my eyes closely on this Morono fight as well, as I did pick him to win. That's my most confident underdog here tonight is Morono. Back after this quick break, over on the other side, over on the Bellator stream. And you know what I'm going to do, guys? I am literally going to throw it here in the live chat so you got no excuse. I better see 20 plus of you in that stream. I better see them. By the way, shout out to Money Moicano. I know he's also streaming UFC right now. All right. Boom. We're going to give you guys the link here. So I'm just bringing up YouTube right now so I can hook you guys up with this link. All right. What do you think is going to happen to all the fighters after their fight? Well, they're just going to be big free agency. What's about Bellator fed so hard? Usman Nurmagomedov. I like Usman Nurmagomedov. Woo, Bellator. What's up, Lily? Brandor. I loved you, Dober. What a great human. Dober's starting to cook and taking the guard. All right, we're switching over to Bellator, guys. Here is the link. Jump over to our Bellator stream, and I will see you there on the other side. One and Ryzen will benefit. Yeah, that's true. Octagon will probably benefit as well. Judo out here proving it's not a race thing.
Exactly that.
You guys are all amazing. Thank you everyone who joined us for UFC. Jump over to that other stream and we will be back in literally 2 to 3 minutes on the Bellator stream to go live. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join us on that Bellator stream. Again, we will have UFC on. We're just adding Bellator to the mix as well. See you guys over there. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are all amazing. Bellator time. Bellator 300. Let's freaking go. See you guys on that stream. Click the link. It is in the live.